So hello and welcome back to Test Drive Thursday. Today we're taking a look at the Iveco HiWay improvements mod. So let's get started by taking a look at all of the customization. Okay then, so here we are inside the upgrade center. So let's start off with the cabin, only one. There's 6 different chassis to choose from. The usual range from a 4x2 to a 6x4 and pretty much everything in between. Engines, they go from a 310 horsepower Corsair 9 engine here, with quite a lot of torque actually for a low powered engine, 1300 Newton meters, and it's available for quite a long way in the rev range as well, so that's pretty good. All the way up to 560 with 2.5k Newton meters, all the way from 1000 RPMs. But looking at these here, if you look at the 500, available from 900 RPMs, so very early on. I mean, this one's 920 as well, so I'm gonna have a go at that. It'll feel very responsive. Transmissions, we've got a 6-speed there. I'll probably go with that because the 12-speed auto in this is pretty bad. It's so slow to react. Interiors, this is where the mod comes in. That's the standard. It's pretty rubbish really, modelling. All the textures are sort of going in different patterns and not straight. Look, if you have a look at that, that's a little bit better. Not sure about all these sort of patches of white everywhere. It looks a bit weird, but it'd be better if they'd be grey or black or something. But it's an improvement over that. And then you've got this, which does make the sort of a darker colour. It's brown, but you've got like this weird pattern on the seats and like almost bronze around there, so I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if I'd like it or not. I might give it a go. On the exterior, you got everything you'd expect. It is basically the standard model. If we go for a lighter colour whilst we're configuring, starting off down here, you can change the mud flaps if you wish. You got the lower grille guard. You've got all the normal bull bars here. I don't know if that's new or not, but all the side steps as usual. And then this is what I like. So it's by standard, it comes like this with the plastic lip around the edge, so it doesn't sort of get too badly damaged if you scratch it or anything. But you can go for full plastic, which gets this piece here and these changed to plastic, or you can go for this plastic piece here, which I do like. I think it's a nice line around the edge of the truck. It just makes it look a little bit smaller and a bit more almost aggressive in a way. I do like that. But saying that, the stock one's nice as well. Up here, this is where you can sort of change this plastic parts here. With the sort of aero piece around the edge, you've got these two to choose from. Or if you don't want the aero piece, you can go for these ones. The mid ones here, but if you put that back on, it'll change it back. Only one door handle, which is a bit of a shame really. I would have wanted to make that paint. You got all the mirror options. You got some Iveco stickers on the side. You got the what's that here? We've done that. Window flags. Then we've got the sun visor. Where is it? Truck of the Year 2013. You got the light bar up at top. Beacons. And I think that's pretty much it for the outside, apart from the side skirts. I do like that. They're pretty modern. Much more modern than them. Then you got the exhaust down there. You can change the chock arrangement. You can add the sort of, I don't know what you call that, arch over the top. Then I think that's pretty much it for the outside. If we go on the inside, you can change the wheel. 3 different colours. I'd say that probably works. One of these two probably works best with the darker interior. But again, other than that, that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to do a time lapse of me building this truck to my spec. Okay then, so here we are fully configured. I've gone for like a Nardo grey sort of colour. I do like this sort of shade. I think it works really well on this truck. It makes it a little bit more modern. Because I don't think it's that bad looking a truck actually. On the inside, you can see outside it's definitely sort of a bronze effect. I don't think it looks too bad. If the seats were sort of matching it a little bit better, I think it would work pretty nicely. But yeah, it's not too bad in here. When you turn the ignition on, the wheel sort of comes down, which is nice. But one thing that I'm not getting is if you look there, you can see it's an auto. However, when you look down, you can see there are 3 pedals, suggesting that this thing is a manual. So I've got no idea what's going on there. I've got it in automatic mode with the 6-speed retarder. So we'll see how that goes. So let's turn this thing on. I went for the 500 engine with the early torque figure of 9,900 RPM. So about here it comes in, all the way up to about, was it 1,600, something like that. So that's quite a wide torque. Don't know what you call it. Mine's gone blank. You know what I mean. Torque sort of fill. If you look at the displays, we've got your economy, consumption, all pressures and temperatures, AdBlue, and then background to the start. So there's only 3 different displays. You got your I believe that's cruise control. In fact, let's try. Yep, cruise control top left, with your gear up there. You got your odometer in the speedo. We've only done 5 miles in this. You got the clock, rev counter. I do like the dials in this. They are pretty nice. I just can't get my seating position right. I don't know what it is. Don't know if the wheel's too far away or something. Now I just feel too low down. I just can't get it right. Let's try and move like that. That's a little bit better. But if we turn the, where's the light thing actually? The light stalk. Look at that. It doesn't move. Does it? Yeah, it does. I can see it there. If we put that down, you can see the light modes. Like that. We'll turn it on like that. Got your indicators on there. That should be the wipers. 3 different settings. Flash for high beam. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if we go and get the trailer now, and I'll rejoin you when we're on the road. Right then, so we've got our trailer attached now. We're just got to do a quick U-turn here. So let's test the turning circle. It's 4x2, so we should be fine. Yeah, that was easy for it. Right, let's get back on the road. Driving here, I was actually really impressed with this truck. The way it just handles and just the power delivery really is really impressive. I mean, look at this. When we pull away here, just watch the gears there. So we slow down. Just skips a gear. And it's so seamless. I mean, when I put my foot down here, I can't really see the gears, but changes so quickly. It's super rapid. It means you don't hardly lose any momentum. And the truck really knows what you want to do before you actually know. It's pretty impressive. Right, let's get going. There we go. Yeah, just watch this. Second. Which way are we going? We're going this way. See how it just holds onto the gear when it thinks it needs to, and then when you let off, it just changes into the lowest gear possible to save as much fuel as possible. it's just really nicely implemented, and I'm glad. I believe SCS have put these into all of their trucks now, this gearbox, and it's just so nice with the automatic transmission. Just makes it super relaxing. I mean, sometimes yes, you do want to drive a manual, but sometimes you just want to cruise, and this is so much better for it. And say for example you got like I don't know, ankles hurting or something. Like lately my legs been hurting, and knee, where I'd usually press the clutch in and everything, and it was just sort of getting really, not painful, but it was definitely aching after I played this game with a manual truck. And now with an auto, it just makes it super more comfortable. Alright then, these lights seem to be taking ages. One thing I don't like is the indicator. It's too slow. It's really annoying. I mean, it could put you to sleep. But yeah, let's just turn on here. I'll show you the handling. I was just coming around one of these, believe it's that off ramp over there, and I thought I'm going to put my foot down and see what happens, and it just grips. It's really good. Look at this. Going pretty quick. There is a little bit of body roll, but it's handled fairly well. Put the foot down, and we are away. So already up to the speed limit. Let's see what we can do with the trailer. So an 85. Let's watch the gears now. I'm going to press for change, instant. We're doing 95. 100. Let's put it into 6th gear, into the cruising gear. You can really feel the torque in the power band. It's really thick with it. I hope I'm in the right lane. Doing 110 now. I mean, so this 500 engine has definitely got plenty of power. I mean, even at doing 110 kph, we're still in the green zone. So the engine's not going to be too loud or anything. Even when you're really revving it though, the engine definitely isn't too loud. Look at that. Around that corner then I thought I was going to tip it on the entry, but it just held on pretty nicely. 95 kph around there. Right, foot down, changes down into 5th. It might change down into 4th if it feels it needs to. But then again, because the torque is available in that range, it doesn't feel like it has to. So yeah, it's really nice. Slow it down with the retarder. Retarder's really good. I mean, how heavy is this trailer? 20 tons, so yeah, that retarder is pretty powerful. Treeing the road. Right, can we turn on here? Oh, look, that indicator. Anything coming? Let's put our foot down again. Yeah, I just can't get used to the seating position though. I just feel like I'm way out of proportion. The dash just feels too far away, and then when I zoom in I just feel like the mirror's blocked like that. So yeah, I'm not sure about the seating position. It's a bit weird. Looks like there's an incident up ahead. Oh no, traffic. Just pull into this lane and just slow it down a bit. Put cruise control on actually. Put it on 52. And we can just cruise. But yeah, it's pretty quiet, which I'm pretty impressed by. I didn't think it would be. It's been a while since I've driven one of these Iveco trucks. I'm pretty impressed by it. Before, when I started the video, I had the 12-speed auto, and it just made the truck feel really lazy and just a bit tired. But now with this, it feels super snappy and responsive, which I like. Okay, I had no idea that lane was merging. Have I gone the wrong way? I hope not. They definitely haven't improved the lane guidance on the sat-nav. They put those arrows on, but it has caught me out a few times. I mean, when it counts... Have I just got a speeding ticket? Yeah, I have. Cool. When it counts, the arrows haven't helped me. They only really point out the obvious. I've got no idea why it wanted me to be in that lane. A bit weird. Let's stop here then. I'm gonna have to overtake this guy. There we go. It's keeping it in 6th, using all that torque. And yeah, let's pull back in. So then, to sum up this mod, I do like the truck itself, but for the mod, I don't really think it offers that much. I mean, the plastic parts are nice, it's got some other nice configurator options like the interior, but other than that, I don't really think it brings that much to the table. I mean, it's just basically some minor configuration parts. I mean, there's nothing to do with the grille. You can't change that. On standard, it's plastic. It'd be nice to make that paint or something. But yeah, I would like to see a little bit more from this mod, because I do think the base truck, if configured with the right engine and transmission, drives really nicely. So yeah, I definitely think a lot more can be done with it. And if he wants to continue developing this mod, I'll be happy to try it again sometime in the future. But yeah, overall, at the minute, I wouldn't really recommend to test this mod. I don't really think it's that worth it. But it's nice to jump in one of these trucks every so often, just to try different ones out. I really don't like that bar on the window. It's blocking the mirror quite a bit in this position. I just can't get the seating position right, and it feels very twitchy on the road. I mean, look at that. Very, very quick steering. But yeah, it really sort of picks up the speed when you don't notice it, if you don't have cruise control on. Very deceiving, this, because it doesn't act like it's got unlimited power. Yep, speeding ticket. It doesn't act like it's got unlimited power. It's very quiet about it, if you see what I mean, which I do like. Just use the retarder to slow us down. There we go. Let's just carry on. We should be pulling in now, so we'll see what this thing is like to reverse with these weirdly placed mirrors. And it is a 4x2, so it will be quite responsive when reversing. But yeah, look at that, already up to 80. Let's just slow it down again. The visibility is very good though. The bezel, the window frame is very thin. You can also see through to the paint on the door. which I'm not sure I like. It might clash with the interior in some configurations. We can pull out if we get quick enough. And where are we turning in? Looks like here. It should be right against the wall if I remember in this place. Yep. So let's just go over here. See how we do. Into reverse. Not quite. Just to straighten it up a little bit better. It's not too bad to reverse actually. There we go. So let's put the parking brake on, lights off and engine off, and the wheel comes back up. So if you've enjoyed that video, please give me a like, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.